incredible finish to the Seahawks-Patriots game. Seahawks down 23-10 with under 8 minutes to play. They scored twice. Braylon Edwards makes a really terrific catch that was called defensive pass interference. That was probably offensive pass interference, but that's all right. It was a heck of a play.
Braylon Edwards deserves it. He hasn't found the end zone in like 5 years.
Yeah. Also, it was thrown so softly, which appears to be the only ball Braylon Edwards can get.
Totally.
A lob of all the Braylon Edwards and managed
it was good footwork though.
And he pushed off. But he pushed off in the way that, like the old school way that Michael Irvin pushed off, like the way good receivers push off.
And can get away with it.
And get away with it. No beef with that at all. Of course. When they threw the flag, I was like, "Oh no, they're going to call offensive pass interference," but they didn't. They called it on the Pats, and then they get the ball back again, and they go downfield in a really great little great throw, but a great move from Sidney Rice. But it was like it was just a post move.
He read the safety because the safety was favoring the sideline, and then he saw that the safety was favoring the sideline. I believe it was Patrick Chung. I could be totally mistaken, but then he realized that, and then he just. He changed directions, went right past him, and it was great.
I know, but it was a post. It was like how I run a post. It was just.
Don't even.
No, I'm saying it was so simple. Like there wasn't even a big move. He had a little head lean out there. He didn't do a big move. He just ran the post. It was like when you used to watch the Niners games in the 80s and the early 90s, and Jerry Rice would run the pattern, and you'd be like, how is it possible that he's not covered? Like, I get that he might beat the coverage.
Yeah.
But how is he, allowed to run off the line? Nobody touches him. He does a little slant. And Joe Montana or Steve Young.
We're talking about the greatest receiver of all time.
Yeah, I know. But I understand. It was however they were imagining football ought to be played then defensively, they were making a mistake. Because I would have had a guy on Jerry Rice. But anyway, it was a great move by Sidney Rice. He makes great throw from Russell Wilson. Yeah. Great catch, 24-23. And then, in normal circumstances, with over a minute to play, when all you need to do is get into field goal range for Gostkowski, you knew the Patriots were going to at least get into field goal range. That he was going to, maybe he'd miss a 43-yard field goal, but they were going to get there. And they didn't get a first down, man. They got moved back. They got sacked. They finally, on, I think, fourth
and 15.
Fourth and 17. I think they got 15 yards to Welker. The Seahawks kept everything in front of him. That Seahawks defense is good, and they win the game 24-23.
I was just about to say, you got to give them a ton of credit because the Seahawks, not only are they number one in overall defense now, but the fact that they showed up when it was 23-10 and holding the Patriots on back-to-back possessions to lead up to the Seahawks scoring. I mean, I think they deserve all the credit in the world for holding the Patriots to, it seemed like 3 and outs.
Yeah, and I don't know whether the Patriots' mindset changed to where they thought, well, we're up 23-10, we're not suddenly going to give up 2 touchdowns to these guys.
But they didn't run the ball either. That was the biggest thing for me. I mean, they kept passing. Yeah. I know that they're a passing team, but when you have Ridley and Bolden, you got some solid running backs right there. Run the ball.
Yeah, although again, I like going. Most often, I like going for it. One other score, a field goal, they go up 26-10, they win that game.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, the Seahawks are good. That's all there is to it, and the Niners are good. I'm less enthused by the Cardinals right now because the quarterback situation, whether it's Skelton or Cobb, looks pretty bad.
For Larry Fitzgerald, who you have on your fantasy team, you want John Skelton because him and Fitzgerald have some great chemistry together. When Skelton was in there, Fitzgerald scored more touchdowns.
Yeah, I either way, that doesn't feel like a team that needs to that you need to worry about. The defense is pretty good, but they played an ugly game, which we talked about earlier with the Bills yesterday. But anyway, that division's got 3 teams with 4 wins, and the Rams are 3-3.